guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are celebrating World Mental Health Day, and to me this day is super important. This is why I'm wearing the self-love club shirt, because to me mental health is super important. What I do in this channel about journaling and art and planning is actually a coping mechanism for my anxiety. It helps me tremendously for my anxiety. I love planning, especially my bullet journal. I'm in a bullet journal now because it's the most customizable system I have found for my ever-changing life. But it helps me know what to expect ahead of time, especially for my anxiety. People know exactly what I mean about that. I am so sorry for the birds screaming in the background, but this is what I have to deal with every day. So yeah, mental health is important for me as someone that has suffered from anxiety. I is developed. I have always been a person that had anxiety, but it got worse when I had my daughter prematurely, and she had to spend 4 months in the NICU, and I developed postpartum anxiety. So the journaling world became even more important, and the planning world became even more important. So I wanted to share with you a couple of ideas on how to use your planners and your journals. The majority of them are Action and Olive, so that's the brand that I love. And enjoy a lot, because the quality of their paper allows me to do so much with the journaling. And I wanted to share a couple of ideas on how I use journaling and how I use planners and bullet journals for my anxiety. And planners helps me tremendously to know what is going to happen ahead of time, and helps me prepare mentally to be able to respond in a more calming and appropriate way and to situations and stuff. And memory keeping became super important, specifically after having my daughter. I learned through her journey and the NICU and fighting for her life, and me fighting for my life when I had her, that recording happy memories in the journals are key to learn how grateful we should be about life every moment and every second. And I cherish those moments the most. And I love looking back to the pictures that I have had in my journals and the way I've done in my journals. And I am tremendously grateful for it. It's not that I couldn't afford mental health care. They offered that to me, but because of my situation, having my daughter in the NICU, I couldn't have the time to do that. And journaling and art and planning were my saviors during that time. So in honor of Self-Love Club and Mental Health Day, here are a couple of ideas on how to use your Action and Olive journals. So here is the different notebooks I have. We're gonna start with my bullet journal. I have it in this cover that is also from Action and Olive. I think it came with one of the subscription box. I have it with the last month's pens. I have to switch them up. I usually keep here all the markers and pens I'm gonna use for the particular month, with a ruler, a stencil, and a correction tape. I make my own tabs, and this is my bullet journal. So use my number one use for Action and Olive notebooks are bullet journal. Obviously, as you can see, I switch around a lot between the typical bullet journal to more decorative way to journal. Depends on my mood, but the beauty of bullet journaling is that you can switch back and forth how to use your journals and planners, and it always is waiting for you to plan the next month. For example, right now we are in October, and I haven't planned my October yet, so I'm gonna skip a week because I haven't used it, and it's fine. It's waiting for me. It's just a journal. Here's the cover from last month. I'm gonna tag the video down below if you want to watch the process video for that. Another use that I have for Action and Olive notebooks. If you own one of these pocket-sized notebooks, so cute and tiny, it fits in my hand. I have it in one of their plastic covers. It's sensory. pleasing with this glitter on it, which I love, and keep it protected because I take it with me on the go. I use this for note taking. I do anything and everything here. I plan my days. I take notes on. I even I don't know the name of this type of thing, the art, but it's so to calm. I was having an anxiety attack one day, and I needed to do these things where you just have to take your sweet time in coloring each thing, each little square, to calm myself down, and it did. And this page is always there to welcome me for the same purposes. I can even sketch instead of grabbing my phone. I can I can get this notebook, putting it in the back of my pocket, in my work bag, my pocketbook, fits anything everywhere. And whatever I have an idea, a note that I have to take, I have notes on my phone, but here it really takes you out of distraction and calms you down. So if you're willing to grab one of these tiny notebooks and use it instead of your phone for any notes, any ideas that you have, any sketches to calm you down, trust me, it works. It will change your life. There are many videos here on YouTube on how to use a pocket notebook for common placing. Always use commonplace here because anything that my mind gravitates around when I'm on the go or even at the house, I just put this in my pocket and use it. And after that, I transfer the notes whatever the final destination, but it's really good. And also as a bullet journal on the go, works wonders as well. Another use that you can do, let me see if I can fit because this is a B5 notebook, I believe it is. It's larger. So I was using this last year as my astrology journal. I like to journal around the moon phases and all of that. So I'm into astrology now and tarot and all of that. So I really love these things. I was doing it last year and still have empty pages. So what I do, if I want to journal something spiritual related, I go to this journal and keep on going because it's a notebook. So it was always gonna have an empty page waiting for me to continue on. This cover is not sorry, it's cheeky. It's not from Master and Olive. It's actually from Webster Pages. The Webster Pages covers for their notebooks actually fits B5 Archer and Olive journals and any B5 journal. So I usually grab these on Amazon. I don't know if they're still open, the store, but this type of cover works for B5 journals. This massive one, okay, is an A4. And I use this for any courses or workshops that I have. That's where I label it learning. I was learning about, I was taking a course of digital marketing because as a content creator, I'm interested in learning everything and anything I want. I want to learn to be able to deliver better quality videos and understand how the social media marketing world works. Even if you're not a content creator, I think you're always going to benefit from learning these type of things because it looks like that's where the society is going. So yeah, this is a lined one. It came in one of their subscription box, but they're actually offering this size and lined notebooks in older sizes. And I love lined notebooks for learning and taking courses notes. And I can use all my markers because it's the same 160 GSM paper, so it wouldn't ghost or anything. I can highlight, I can use fountain pens, everything. So yes, this I use for learning courses. If you have one of their planners, I'm gonna give you an idea how I use mine. I have both sizes, the A4 and this one is an A5. And last year, I used it for memory keeping. As you can see, I was putting all the memories here and I loved it because of the quality of their paper. It's the same quality as 160 DSM. I could color in, I could paint, I could use everything. I could watercolor and memory keep that way. I would take a snapshot of how my moon and my everything went when and the little square of the monthly, and on the weeklies I would just journal about my day. And some days if I have a picture to add, I would add it. If I don't, I don't. And it's so nice. It was so beautiful to look back to and see all the beautiful pages. I have a few of pages of how that I decorated here on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna link it down below so you can see how the process of decorating this planner is so much fun, and using this as a memory keeping, wonderful. Another use that I have for Archer and Olive journals is, especially this size, the A5, is commonplacing. I call this my research notebook. I have it with this Archer, and it doesn't go. This doesn't go with this, but I don't care. Is doing this purpose. I only have this type of pouches in this style and like this, so this is what I use for. So I have it here all the pens that I'm using for my key. This key is related to all the topics I am interested in researching about. So I call this my research journal, but it's the same concept as a commonplace. I did an index so I can see where the pages are. I'm numbered them myself because they don't have number pages, but I know they do offer numbered stickers for these things. So yeah, and this is a spread that I have things to research. It's like if I have an idea of something that I want to research about, but I don't have the time to sit down and do it, I write it here and I check them as I included here. And as you can see, I have a lot of topics and things that I have research on, and it's very nice to come back to. I started this because I always find myself Googling the same thing over and over and again because I forget what it was or what it said. And instead of Googling it again, I just come back here and do it. One of my favorite uses for Archer and Olive notebooks are journaling. I call this my creative journal. It's actually my real journal. It's when I go to vent and express myself, my feelings, but I also express myself creatively. So this is a memory keeping, a junk journal. This is why it's creative. It's a creative journal. Here in Spanish says my thoughts, mis pensamientos, my thoughts, but this is what it is in here. So I try all the creative layouts you can name it. I quote in here. I try different things. I draw. I do junk journaling. I also do manifestation journals in here. I can do my manifestation journals in my spiritual planner, but I also do it here. And all of the items from the boxes that they have, I use it here. I have a few videos on decorating this journal, and I'm gonna link it down below how I decorate my creative journal. If you're interested in watching these videos, don't forget to follow and subscribe to this channel. We do a lot of things in here. I also letter quotes. I write a lot of quotes in my phone that I am interested in, and then when I have time to sit down, I come here and letter them if I don't have anything to write about yet. And that's what I do. And I also decorate ahead, and it's a creative outlet. When those days that you're stressed and you just need your me time, but you want to decorate and not write, also, see, I decorate ahead of time and I enjoy it. And by the time I come back to this to write on a day that I am also stressed and I want to vent, the journal is decorated for me and ready for me to vent and write about anything that I want. This is a Simple Gilded and Archer and Olive collab. And it has pink pages and it's a wonderful journal. I love it. This cover is also from Archer and Olive and it came in one of the subscription boxes that they have quarterly. I really love it. Love the gold, love the decorations, the sun and the moon and everything. Absolutely love it. Another way of doing memory keeping is on a simple notebook. This is another B5. The cover is also from Archer and Olive. I think they still have this cover available. I'm gonna link Archer and Olive website below. It's my affiliate link. If anything that you're interested in purchases, you can use that link and it will give me a small commission. You're not obligated to do that, but if you do, I would appreciate it. If you want to support this channel, I would gladly appreciate it. I think they still have this available. It's really nice. So this is a P5, and I use some memory keeping here. I really love this memory keeping format because I wasn't bound to a specific date or specific day or month or anything. If nothing extraordinary happened on a particular day or week, I don't have to journal about. So I will journal about whatever I want, however I want it, in the quantity that I wanted to quality. So yeah, all the fun memories are here, and I love it and I appreciate it. And I still have some pages on that I keep continue to journal about big moments. So that's why it's still around. But yeah, this is my one of my favorite ways to use a journal, memory keeping journal. Last but not least, my sketchbook. This is a square notebook. It's one of my favorite sizes for sketchbooks, but I owned different sizes for a sketchbook because Archer and Olive also offers empty pages notebook. So yeah, this is what I use the empty pages notebook for. My sketchbook. I've been using this sketchbook for a while. Is collaboration with an artist and a YouTuber that I follow here that I just forgot her name, but if I can find her name, I can put it down below. Really nice. And yeah, so I have different spreads here. You can see how much I have grown in my art because from this is a world of difference. Doing art, I was trying to find, this is for a spread. I was sketching out a cover for a journal. Actually, this is my creative journal. Let me see if I can find it so you can see what I do. Where is it? Let me see. Here. That was this. I was using it for that. I usually plan, if I want to do a fun sketchbook spread in my creative journal, I come here and sketch it. This is one of my bullet journal covers. And yeah, I was see the difference in growth of art. I love it. This is what done with alcohol markers, and the page is very resistant. I love it, and I can experiment with different things, different mediums in here. And because the paper quality is so good, I am able to explore. And I have never been as consistent in a sketchbook as I am right now with this one, and I am so happy. I was doing this today, so yeah, I am so happy with it. And these sketches are also here in my channel, and more specific, I have a long videos of them. I'm gonna try to link them below, but I also have a playlist. I'm gonna link my playlist so you can see all my short videos and my long videos of me sketching. And if you want to know and watch more about how I do my art, don't forget to follow me. And we also have art videos in here. So yeah, these are different ideas on how I use my Archer and Olive notebooks. I hope you enjoyed the couple of ideas that I had for you guys. I am so sorry that I had to do it so like in a rush manner because time is kind of precious around here. I'm so busy. Thank God that I have a job and a daughter and everything that I have to deal with during every day. We should be careful every day. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about these journals and you want me to be more in depth and more slower and a more detailed video about some of the journals specifically, I am more than happy to be of service and show you how to use it. I'm preparing a couple of content related to each of those journal and how to use it and give you more ideas so you can enjoy. So hope you like this video. If you're new, please follow for more and see you next time. Bye.